Have you ever felt like you were giving everything to someone who barely noticed? Like they had you right where they wanted, but you were just an afterthought to them? Well, it's time for a major change. Today, I'm going to share with you the one powerful move that flips the script and puts you back in control. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to make them realize your true worth, and believe me, they'll come back crawling. Think about that person who made you feel like you were less, like they could just walk away and never look back. They probably feel pretty confident, thinking you're waiting on the sidelines, hoping they'll notice you again. But here's the truth. They're not ready for. They know exactly what you're worth. They've always known. They've just gotten comfortable thinking you'll keep waiting. And today, you're about to change that. Not with words or actions that beg for their attention, but with something far more powerful. So what's the secret? It's simple but not easy. Stop playing their game. Stop bending over backward to keep them around. When you pull back, when you take all that energy and invest it in yourself, it changes everything. And I mean everything. See, they're used to the idea of you always being there, of you reaching out, showing up. But the moment you stop, they'll feel your absence like a punch to the gut. They'll start to wonder why you're suddenly not there, what's changed, and most importantly, if they've lost you for good. What they don't expect. Right now, they think they know who you are. Predictable, always available, right? But here's where we flip the dynamic. The minute you stop feeding their ego and start focusing on your own growth, they'll be thrown off. They'll feel it, and it's going to hurt. People love feeling in control. But what happens when you pull back? When they realize they're not the center of your world anymore? That's when the tables start to turn. The power of scarcity. Let's dive into the scarcity principle. Usually, we value what's rare, what isn't always accessible, right? Well, today, we're going to make you the rare one. By no longer being readily available, by not always initiating, you create a sense of scarcity around yourself, and they'll feel that. This isn't about ghosting or cutting off completely. It's about being more strategic in how you show up. When you're not there, that sudden void will hit them hard, making them realize what they took for granted. Mystery and identity transformation. Here's where it gets really interesting. We're going to make unpredictability your signature move. Think about it. Humans crave routine, the familiar. But the moment someone becomes too predictable, the attraction fades. So how do you keep them on their toes? You become that rare, mysterious person they can't quite figure out. This isn't about playing mind games. It's about a real transformation, shifting into a version of yourself that they never saw coming. One day, you're there, and the next, you're completely invested in your own projects, in your own growth. When they see this new version of you, a version that doesn't bend to their whims, it creates a magnetic pull they can't ignore. You're no longer the easy option, but rather the person they need to work for. This makes them question everything they thought they knew about you. Have you ever noticed how someone becomes more attractive the moment they focus on their own life, on their own ambitions? Think of yourself as that person now. You're living fully, thriving in your own space. And while they're standing there, watching you build this incredible life, a little voice inside them starts asking, did I let go of someone truly special? The role of emotional ambiguity. Let's talk about emotional ambiguity, a skill that keeps them wondering, questioning if they've truly lost you. When you're not constantly sharing every detail, every feeling, it creates a sense of mystery. Keep your reactions subtle, keep them guessing. When they start wondering about you, when they can't figure out what's going on in your head, that's when they'll come crawling back. Remember, you're not doing this out of spite, you're doing it for you. Mastering inner strength and Stoicism. Here's where Stoicism comes into play. Imagine a calm, steady ocean beneath a powerful storm. On the surface, you're calm and unshakable. Inside, you've mastered yourself, your emotions. You're no longer attached to their validation. Instead, you find strength from within. And that's exactly what Stoicism is all about. It's not about controlling what they do or think. It's about mastering yourself, realizing that you don't need their validation to be whole. The fear of missing out. Now, we're going to activate one of the most powerful motivators in psychology: the fear of missing out. When you stop pouring energy into them and start pouring it into your own growth, they'll sense it. It's human nature to crave what we can't have. And when they see you moving on, they'll start to feel that fear of missing out on something incredible. The more you grow, the more they'll feel it slipping through their fingers. So build that life. Go after those dreams and don't overshare. Let them wonder. If you're ready to stop being someone's afterthought and start commanding the respect and attention you deserve, here's what you need to do. Leave a comment below that says, "I'm done chasing." Let's make this commitment together to focus on our own growth, our own power. And trust me, when you step into this version of yourself, the one that doesn't chase, they will feel it. They'll come back, but this time it'll be on your terms. This isn't a quick fix or a trick. It's a transformation, a commitment to becoming someone so strong, so confident that they can't ignore you. Remember, they're not coming back because you manipulated them. They're coming back because you've become magnetic, someone they need to understand again. By the end of this journey, you'll not only take back your power, you'll become the kind of person who doesn't need to chase. So, if you're ready to start this journey, hit that subscribe button, because this is only the beginning. Let them wonder, let them feel the weight of your absence, and when they come back, they'll realize it was never you who needed them, it was always the other way around. Remember, you are the prize. Keep building, keep growing, and watch them come back crawling.